Pushin now has a bit of a break. He is ahead of the 32 of Kienda Ramadipa. And the leading five will not believe this when they see the replay.
No.
They're not going to believe it if place.
These three absolutely drilling it now, Peter. They are over a tenth of a second.
Yesterday's winner. Then it is the 11 with the yellow. How they get past now on the last lap. It's 0.9. Oh, it's
side by side. Here we go.
Danish.
Maybe even 2 tenths or 3 ahead of everybody else that last lap around. And
of Gonzalez in third place. Riarte pushed back to fourth with the
turn 13. Danish keeps it there. I mean, how he's kept that position, I have no idea. But here it is. That is making the difference. We're on board with Riarte, leading what's now really the chasers. We're looking at Mitani, the
orange helmet.
God, look at that then. Ramadipa in second place, where he finished yesterday. He's got car. It's there, Sen! It's going to be a bit too late for the win, I think, but he might still get a top 5. Japanese rider just behind us, inspired by Kevin Schwantz. That's why he runs the number 34. But look out front, pushing ahead of him. This is a cracking race. Pushing from pole, really showing us what he can do here. Danish is still leading as we come onto the back straight, Peter, for the final time. Ramadipa now into the lead, ahead of Morelli and Benyat Fernandez.
But Brian Riarte is not letting them go.
Here in the dry today.
Absolutely superb stuff, isn't it? And Marco has gone back to
Slipstream City, here we go. Are they close enough for a crazy kind of move from Mitani?
Look, he's there in fourth place. He's close into them and he's going to lock on to the rear of the number 7, Benyat place. Benyat Fernandez was up to 5th. But look at that, 3 abreast.
And I don't think so.
No, just not. They need another lap. But so it is, the 13 of Hakim Danish. The point. Fernandez in 3rd as they go down the hill. And
Ramadipa's lead was short-lived. Morelli took him straight.
The inside, just talking about it, was Benyat Fernandez. But of course, it really isn't an open leader who's leading the race. It's Pugliese, Riarte, 51-11.
Back, he's saying, no, I need to lead this race. I've got the pace. I don't want to get overtaken in towards turn.
Taking opportunity into the left-hander, climbing the hill now, go across the top. Sweep is 11 is Gonzalez, and Veda is at the back of that. Down the outside.
You're following me, but Morelli's smart. He knows he just needs to get out front and absolutely go for it. None of this
through there, all the way in fourth gear. They flick it into 5th as they go downhill.
And Brian's gone through up the inside. Danish, he's going to tap in the rear seat unit. Rubbish.
That's right, but he only qualified 15th. He was on the 5th row of the grid. And the 32 takes the lead.
Takes the lead at the waterfall. That is. Look at the inside of the car.
Run to the flag.
Dead hit.
It's Danish. No. So you know, if its pace is quicker than he was running in qualifying, maybe the bike isn't really.
It's extremely impressive. Not many people can say that in their careers.
No, indeed, superb stuff. Absolutely.
We're into 3rd, and he's got Thompson for company in 4th position there.
Unfortunately, I think it may have been Al set up to do this, but he's a bright, wily rider, and he'll make the best of the situation. Certainly, super confident doing it, didn't he? So it is Ramadipa. Yesterday, second. Fernandez as well. I saw the pink helmet. Anyway, we'll see. I'm sure we'll get the information soon. But it is. There's the 51 of Brian Riarte. He'll be late on the brakes at the bottom there. He goes from 4th place man in now in the lead.
And look at the size of this group then.
Brian Riarte, who has the advantage. They go down the hill, pushing in a superb. The 3rd.
Perfect line choice from the 95 of Morelli there, guarding his line well and truly. Peter then, as they cross the line, how many will we have in this leading group now? It will be
2nd place, but Joel Pons, he never has any luck. He's one of the fallers.
Not sacrificing his run through the penultimate turn into this final corner they come. Going to get a big drive. 14 riders basically in this lead group now. 14. So
and Brian Riarte already touching the green stuff. He's got to watch that. The 54, of course, it's Veda Pratama.
Up the hill, Mitani goes neck and neck with Ramadipa there. They nearly come to blows. Everybody would just about get a point. Ramersdorfer a second adrift in that second chasing group.
Armour up into 3rd place, a very close 3rd place as well.
So 3 riders down on the first turn. Augustin out of the final corner. 4 laps to go, Peter. This is where where it really changes. They fan and... well, what a race we have on here with 12 laps to go.
Right, and Brian won yesterday.
Nearly, and that was nearly a couple of other riders down there. That was Karpushin and Pratama, wasn't it?
That's right, Veda. The
weave across the start and finish straight in towards turn one. Uriarte goes up the end.
Passing Ramadiva just at the end of the race, but in a way, you know, it was almost the moral. Was really not room for that Veda to go up the inside of Karpushin, but he tried.
Side. He just makes it stick.
And we were saying the winner, I felt, of the race yesterday, did so much leading, didn't he?
Yeah, they've got a technical problem.
They got away with it. Anyway, it still is Brian Uriarte that leads. Karpushin looking for a way up the entirely do what he did yesterday when he finished fifth after coming off the back of the
grammar store for pulling out of the race. He pulled off at turn one, unfortunately, banging his machine. He's fallen down the order side.
There is no possibility there. Brian Uriarte cuts across his nose very nicely and holds on to the lead. Well, he's already up into fourth place briefly, back to fifth just now.
Oh, big moment for Veda Fernand. Something not right there for him, unfortunately. He is out of the race, the Austrian. Well then, so 3 riders down at the first turn. Aksi was the other one down with Fernandez, as you rightly pointed. There's then, as Marco Morelli comes up at the inside then, we got Uriarte looking back from second.
Right, Ramadiva leading as he did yesterday.
Down Peter with Pons. They come across the line there to complete lap one. It will be Uriarte from Karpushin. No, in the lead actually now is Uriarte. So there you go. He wasn't letting them get away.
And there is the number 5 of Leo Ramasdorfer pulling off the track.
Pratama, Thompson, Gonzalez, Veda Fernandez, Singapong there in 7th place too.
And Veda's
back in front, in charge, in command here in Rookies Cup Race 2.
Yeah, and you know, the way most unfortunate, very, very rare technical difficulties with the KTMs. They are so... Pratama does not want to hang in there. Karpushin goes up the inside. Veda Pratama tries to go past both of them. Can't go. He rode yesterday was just so superb. He sat there right on the tail with the change broken.
Ah, dearie me. Gutted, didn't he?
Yeah. Might do it, but he does pick up second place. Brian Uriarte hangs on to the lead to go down the hill, but it's Veda Pratama. Confidence that he said that he knew that he could win the race from Kianda Ramadiva. So the 32 of Ramadiva, who has pushed aside the white helmeted man from Kyrgyzstan to take second place. And indeed he did, but he's lost the lead now. Morelli just up the inside. Yeah. That's the advantage. But there's the yellow helmet of Gonzalez up the inside. It's Karpushin.
Well, it was a clean getaway for just about everybody initially. The jump at first.
Move over, made him think about that one.
And look, there's your man, the 54. He was pushing.
On the white helmet, Karpushin takes second place.
Karpushin pushing him out the way. Ball was pretty good from Karpushin, but then it was Uriarte. Just let the brakes off, but here's what happened towards the Biden his time, but he's back, ladies and gents. It's Veda Pratama going for the lead here.